and welcome back to Mediocre in Manhattan. But this time we're not starting off in Manhattan, we're actually in New Jersey. So this is my sister's crazy cheese pull when we went out to brunch with my dad. And my other sister's eating very demurely, and now we're moving on to bowling. I think I did really bad when we bowled, I can't remember. But this is pool at the bowling alley, and then we met up with our friend Sanvi. And we did color me mine plates, and I did a cute little lobster plate. My two sisters did mugs, and then Sanvi also did a plate. So this is her plate, and then their mugs. I tried forever to do this lobster, and it took so long to hand draw. And then we got dinner, and we dropped Sanvi home, so I got a platter. This is us in bed now the next day, just laying and watching a movie, and my mom decided to put highlights in my hair. So this is my porcupine highlights processing phase. And this is us driving. This is driving back into the city because this is the end of the weekend. So I ended up going home, or not home, but to the dorms. And this is just a scenic little ride. Now this is when my mom finally dropped me home, and then we were just tidying up my dorm, and I ordered myself some dinner, so I got Korean food. Here's a little compilation of me eating. And then we decided to go out again for the night, so we went to Washington Square Park, and it was so pretty during this time, but all the NYU kids were out, so that was everybody that was sitting around us because it was pretty late. And we got our late night McDonald's, and then this is us walking home, and my friend needed to use the bathroom so bad, but there's genuinely nowhere. And this is us finally back at home, and now this is the next day, and this is I think my breakfast I ended up getting. And now I'm walking to school, and I decided to get lunch with my roommate, and this is my friend Casey. And now fast forward to dinner. I wanted to try this place for so long. It was a desi place that had a bunch of authentic food and dosa. So this is me and my roommates eating, and honestly the food was pretty good, but it was so much more than I expected portion wise. And now we decided to work out in the common room too. Now fast forward the next day, we decided to all go to the Japanese market, and we sat in this cute little park right next to the tramway to Roosevelt Island, and there was always a million pigeons over there, and I'm mortified of pigeons. I'm so scared of them. I think they're so scary. My roommate stood and fed them and swarmed her. I genuinely could not. I could not be that close to pigeons. But now for dinner, we decided to go to this place called Two Boots Pizza, and they're really cute on the inside. And if you had voted, and you wore the sticker afterwards, you got a free slice. So my roommate and I went and sat and got our dinner together, and then we decided to be productive and do our laundry together too. Now, the next day I had an interview at school for a certain position. So this is me getting ready and doing my makeup. I don't think I've done my makeup in a hot second, so I wanted to put a little compilation. And now my other roommate and I, Marina, we're going to campus, and she got me a matcha, and we sat and worked together for a little while. Then we decided to go to the art store, which was in a different borough. I don't even know where we were. This is Kleinfeld, and I was so excited to see Kleinfeld from Say Yes to the Dress. And the sky was gorgeous when we went out, and the weather was just autumn and fall. And this is dinner. I wasn't in the mood for dinner, so I decided to just get dessert, and then we ended up going out again late this night. This is a little place that serves chai.
Don't shoot moose, but elk,
Hey.
it's very specific,
There's Mallory, because I know everybody wanted to see her. And now we just decided to walk around a little bit, and then these are the lights that they put up right before Christmas, so I decided to film a little bit. I was really surprised that the leaves didn't come off yet. But here's the world's largest Macy's, I guess. I don't even know what part of the city we were in, but we're just walking. And then we got super late pizza, and this brings us to the next day. So I woke up early just to go to this coloring event. This is Mallory pushed off the bed in agony. And now this is Marina and I picking up my food from downstairs. And I got Korean again. I got a poke bowl. But this was from a Korean place, and it was so good. And I was craving salmon. And then everybody decided to chill in my bed, and my roommate giving me the side eye. And we had to make cute little pictures for my other roommate Sydney because it was her birthday. So we made the pictures, and then we put them up. Now this is me walking around 5ish to the other building, the other residence building, because we were leaving to go to the Catskills on a weekend trip with Northeastern. So this is the hotel, and now here's the hotel room. the hotel room. It was really dark, but like the parking lot was packed. Now, I decided to head downstairs because in like the big lobby area they had movies going, so they were watching Descendants. And I decided to sit and watch for a little bit. After the movie was done, I decided to sit by the fire and then like just enjoy the ambiance of the lobby. Then my friends ended up texting and were like, oh, come to our room, we're playing Cards Against Humanity. So I sat with them. Here's the view during the day, and this is me getting ready because this day we decided to go to the Woodstock Museum. So we got to see a lot about the history of Woodstock, but here's the ride there. All of the tour guides at the museum were so kind, and the one that we had specifically had, I think, witnessed or had known somebody who'd gone to Woodstock, so we kind of had like that inside perspective. This was a really cool part of the exhibit where they had like this big Volkswagen like van, and you could come and sit inside, and they had a video playing as well, and they had so many like different pieces from that time period in general. And we found this room where they were playing on this big projector like clips of Woodstock, and this is what it looked like outside because this is where the actual like festival had happened. So this is the field. Right on the left where like the gravel is where the stage was, and it was about 70 feet high, and then on the right you kind of see where the peace sign was in the ground, and that was put in recently, I know. So here's the ride back to the hotel. We stopped for lunch, and this is my friends at the table, and we were all eating lunch. After lunch we had to choose between a hike or yoga, and we did yoga. And then we spent our time at the arcade because they gave us some arcade cards. We did laser tag twice, so here's the behind the scenes for the laser tag. After we were done, we decided to go out and play a bunch of the regular arcade games. So here's some clips from the arcade. Moving on to dinner now. We had quite an early dinner, but this is what we had, and these are my friends. Afterwards, they were playing Monsters, Inc. in the lobby, so we sat and watched the movie. Now on to the next day. So this is us at breakfast now. I had some oatmeal, and it was honestly so watery, but it was good. There was flavor. And then this is us doing the walkway. I don't remember the name of the walkway, but it was honestly so freezing cold. Say hi, Nola.
We're gonna go to Costco. We're gonna go to Costco when we get back.
On our way back, we stopped at this farm where they grew their own vegetables and everything. So they had us for lunch, and they gave us the background of like what it was supposed to be. So that was actually supposed to be a sandwich, and I didn't realize you were supposed to fold it. But it was really good food, and it was all organic and like homemade and grown. And this is us at home with the opposite. I ended up getting Taco Bell. Now, this is the end of the vlog. See you later. Bye!